Here we have Rosalind Russell, 1903 to 1963. Now, Rosalind Russell, better known as Catherine Rosalind Russell, was an American actress, comedian, screenwriter, and singer, known for her role as fast-talking newspaper reporter Hildy Johnson in the Howard Hawks screwball comedy His Girl Friday, opposite Cary Grant, as well as her portrayals of Mame Dennis in Auntie Mame and Rose and Gypsy. She was born June 4th of 1907 in Waterbury, Connecticut, died November 28, 1976 at the age of 69 in Beverly Hills, California. She cause of death was breast cancer. She was married to Frederick Brison from 1921 to 1976. She has one child, one son, Lance Brison. She's buried over here at the Holy Cross Cemetery and Mortuary. She was 5'8". There with the pumpkins is Bela Lugosi. A few down from there is Bing Crosby. Now she appears in the movie. Later in her career, in the 1940s, Russell made many comedies, including The Feminine Touch of 1941, Take a Letter, Darling, and My Sister Eileen, both in 1942 dramas, including Sister Kenny, 1946, and Morning Becomes Electra, 1947, and A Murder Mystery, The Velvet Touch, 1948. Now, Rosalind Russell was a very brilliant and charismatic and charming actress. She spent more than 4 decades long reflecting her own life's experiences. She was born into wealth and privilege, but for the golden age where we go as Rosalind Russell represents the epitome of the working woman. Her signature Rosalind Russell autographed is like an autographed on her tombstone. It's kind of neat and creative and different. I like it. What do you think? She was nominated 4 times for an Academy Award and Tony Award-winning American film stage actress, perhaps best known for her role as the talking newspaper reporter Howard Hawks' screwball comedy, His Girl Friday. Rosalind Russell, 1903 to 1963. She's very close to this beautiful area right here. Rita Hayworth is just up that way. Bela Lugosi and Bing Crosby is that way. Now, Rosalind Russell was one of 7 siblings born in Waterbury, Connecticut, to James and Edwards and Clara Russell, an Irish-American Catholic family. Her father owned a successful law practice, and her mother was a school teacher. She was not named after the character from Shakespeare, As You Like It, but rather after the ship of which her parents had traveled. She attended Notre Dame Academy in Waterbury and Marymount College in Tarrytown, New York. Russell felt her calling for the theater and convinced her parents to allow her to attend the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York City. She started her career in the fashion and model and in many Broadway shows. Soon after completing her studies, she left for Hollywood. By 1934, Russell tested and signed exclusively with Universal Studios. However, at the same time, MGM offered her a contract with a better compensation package. She returned to Universal, successful, pleaded ignorance of Hollywood workings. Universal released her, and she immediately signed with MGM for the next 7 years. By the early 30s, she began to work for MGM, where she'd starred in many comedies, such as Forsaking All Others, The Citadel, For the Crowd, including Craig's Wife, and an all-female comedy, The Women, directed by George Cukor. Now, Russell died after a long battle with breast cancer in 1976 at the age of 69. Her autobiography, written with Chris Chase, entitled Life is a Banquet, was published a year after her death. In the foreword written by her husband, he states that Russell had a nervous breakdown sometime in the early 1940s. While there was a few details regarding Russell's health This book indicates that the health problems can be traced back to the 1940s. In 1972, she received the Jane Hersart Award for Humanitarian Award for contributions to charity. She was also honored with a Southern Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is located at 1708 Vine Street. And stay with Hollywood Happenings for all the latest and more history on Rosalind Russell. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, let us know what you think, what you want to see. Hollywood Says, don't forget to subscribe. Learn Hollywood history on the Walk of Fame and all the celebrities of the golden age of Hollywood. Hollywood Says, don't forget.